That's enough, boy.
Fellow citizens of Santa Maria, today is a big day in the history of our thriving community. For we have persuaded that noted disciple of law and order, the greatest manhunter in the Southwest, to make his headquarters here. United States Marshal Pat Garrett.
About making a bank loan.
Customary to see a banker.
That's not a bad idea. Where is he?
Right here. Finger's the name.
I know you. Davis is my name.
Uh-huh. Well, just what the... Too much noise out here. Come on. That celebration's for Pat Garrett. He's the fellow that gave Billy the Kid what was coming to him.
Yeah.
Now then, Davis, what can I do for you?
I'd like to borrow a little money.
That's what we're here for. How much do you need?
Oh, about $2,000.
2,000? I'd say that was a lot more than a little money.
Yes, I guess it is.
Stranger around here, aren't you?
Yes, you might say that.
A loan of that size, the bank demands pretty good collateral.
Oh, I got the best collateral in the world. Right here.
I don't like jokes, Davis.
That's fine. This is no joke.
So that's it.
That's it.
You'll never get away with this.
I'm not trying to get away with anything, Prenger. It's just going to be an ordinary bank loan, legal and friendly like. You're going to give me the money, I'll give you an IOU. Keep your hands on the desk. You're kind of careless, aren't you, Prenger? Gave me 200 too much. People get hurt when they get too careless. You and I are going for a little ride. Better lock that safe. A lot of dishonest people in this world.
I guess it's true that I have some reputation, but I'm not claiming any credit for that, because I'm backed by a force that can't be beaten. Law and order and justice.
Head for that buckskin horse. Look a little happier. Talk to me.
What'll I say?
You might try saying your prayers. Smile.
Well, folks, I guess I've been up here talking long enough. Anytime any of you have any complaints, you can always find me in my office.
Hold it. Get down. Take your boots off.
Now, see here, Davis, have you...
Hand them here. Thanks for the loan. Adios.
Can't you afford boots?
Today, while you were shouting about law and order, my bank was held up by a vicious, cold-blooded killer. Made me walk all the way back from Coyote Canyon.
Suppose you calm down. Tell me what happened. What did he look like?
Well, he was tall, looked like any other cowboy. I demand a posse. I'm offering a reward of $3,000. The man who brings them in, dead or alive.
Wait a minute, man. I'd like to acquaint you with the way I work. Sometimes these dead or alive rewards are inclined to make a man too eager. I won't stand for any unnecessary shooting. I want to warn every one of you. If you bring this man in dead, I don't want to find any holes in his back. That's all.
Pleasure to have known you, Sonny.
Maybe you were in one big hurry, huh, senor?
Yes. Thanks.
Didn't get your ticket, did I? What's the matter with your arm?
I cut myself.
Say, there's a railroad nurse aboard. I'll get her.
Oh, never mind.
Hello? I'm Miss Hollister, the nurse. May I see your arm? Oh, I must have misunderstood. I thought you accidentally cut yourself.
A rattlesnake bit me. I had to bleed it myself.
You should have seen a doctor immediately.
Well, all a doctor do is bleed it.
Perhaps. How long ago did this happen?
Not long.
I'll have to clean this. This may hurt. Do you feel nauseated?
No.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, it has to be bandaged.
Yes, with something clean. Would you hold this, please? You may feel quite ill in a little while, but that's a natural reaction. Don't be alarmed. I'll be right here.
Yes,
There you are, Mr.
McEwen, Ross McEwen.
Try to be as quiet as possible. If you need anything, have the conductor call me. I hope you'll feel better now.
I'm sure I will.
That's his saddle. I remember the markings.
Looks like he didn't swap horses or he wouldn't have cashed his saddle.
We know one thing. He's still around here, holed up someplace.
Yes, he wouldn't be fool enough to get on a train where people might see him.
That's right.
Unless he's smart enough to figure that we wouldn't think he'd do a fool thing like that.
Oh?
Get the horses, Clint. Like to show us where you found it?
Hold the train a few minutes. We got orders to search it.
Why? What's up?
Looking for someone.
Who?
That's our business.
Oh, all right. Go right ahead, then.
Well, you letting him cut in on the reward. You two wait for the M car.
All right.
Nothing in the other cars.
Well, I didn't think he'd be on a train coming this way.
He wouldn't get on any train with a $3,000 reward on his head.
Yes, that's his horse, all right.
Sure the peculiar brand.
Yep.
For goodness sakes, I thought you fell off the train. I'm sorry he bothered you. He's had too much train, I guess. Keep tight inside your suitcase.
Well, I think you'll live, Mr. McEwen.
Kind of looks that way, ma'am.
Going all the way through to El Paso?
No. Why, is that where you're going?
No, I'll be stationed at the new railroad hospital in Alamogordo. Well, I asked for it. Back home, it all sounded so exciting. Nurse for the railroad, new frontiers, the romantic West. Romantic West. Look at it.
I got a sneaking suspicion you like your East better than the West.
Like it? But there's no comparison. All you've got here is miles of rocks and desert and hills with no trees.
Well, we've got a lot of wonderful...
Rattlesnakes.
Buenos dias, senorita. Senor?
Good morning.
I hope the news of the washout have not interfered with your plans, senor.
Washout?
Oh, perhaps you have not heard yet. Very big rain ahead. The tracks have gone out. We will all have to leave the train, Albuquerque.
Hotel rig this way. This way for the rig from the Palace Hotel.
Well, folks, looks like there won't be any trains out of here for maybe a week. Hold on now. The agent here has fixed things up for you so you can stay at the hotel. The railroad will pay the bills and take care of the baggage. Now, if there's any of you can't wait for repairs on the road, there's a mail hack that'll take you to Gallup on the other side of the washout. More than likely save you a day or two.
What time the hack leave?
5 o'clock tomorrow morning.
5 o'clock, senorita.
Wait. Mr. and Mrs. Winston and Junior.
Trotter, how about the hand baggage?
You'll take care of everything, Mr. Trotter.
Boy.
Put me down for a seat, Monte Marquez. How about you, senorita?
5 o'clock in the morning? No, thanks.
One for McEwen. Well, Miss Hollister, I guess I won't be seeing you again. Thanks for everything.
Put me down for a seat. Day Hollister. Junior! Where are you, Junior? Junior!
Now, Ma, will you stop worrying? Everything's going to be all right.
I can't help it. Oh, Mr. McEwen, have you heard the news? There's a killer loose.
Is that so? Who'd he kill?
Ma, there you go again. Nobody's been killed. She heard some talk about a fellow who held up a bank.
You don't say. Have they picked up his trail yet?
If they have not, they will soon. There's a very big reward for him.
All right, let's get on, folks.
Junior, get back here where you belong. Hurry up.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Much farther to Gallup?
No, we'll make it in a couple of days easy.
You mean we'll be doing this all day long?
Except when they stop to water the horses at Anderson.
You're gonna wear yourself out if you keep fighting every bump, Miss Hollister. Just lean back and relax.
Relax. On this bouncing bandwagon?
Sure you can if you try. Just sit limp and roll with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My pleasure, miss.
Here. Lean against me. I said relax.
There's our stop up ahead, right by Inscription Rock.
Howdy, Al. Oh, where'd you get all the customers?
Wash out on the line. Think you can feed us?
Be a pleasure. Might take a little time. Say, why don't you folks look around a little? You might find it interesting.
All right, folks, get down. Don't wander off too far. We'll be eating soon.
What does that mean in English?
Paso por aquí means pass this way. He passed this way.
And they stopped to carve their names in the rock?
Oh, Miss Hollister, this you must know about El Morro, this rock. Very long ago, many people are unhappy in their own land. So they come here to start a new life in this so wonderful country of yours. They reach here. But out there is wilderness, and maybe they never return. Then they look up at El Morro standing here, so strong, and it gives them strength. For here they find water, shade, and shelter. And so people will know that they have been here, that they passed this way. They carve into the stone with daggers a record, maybe a gravestone. Paso por aquí, and the year of it. Adventurers, scoundrels, but brave men, all of them, who have left their, how do you say it, imprenta?
Imprint?
That is it, imprint. Brave men who leave their imprint on El Morro for us to read. Oh, I'm sorry. The rocket made me forget myself. I hope I have not talked too much.
No, I was just thinking, isn't it strange how everything worthwhile in life is made possible only by sacrifice?
Si, señorita.
Robson, come and get it!
Don't you?
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
We have no fire. Well, not to be rushing you folks, but we'll be rolling soon.
More coffee?
No, thanks.
More, boys. What brings you this way?
I'm trying to catch up with the mail hack. Got some reward posters on that Santa Maria bank bandit. I want you to drop them off at the sheriff's office at Gallup.
Sure.
Bandit? Where's Junior? Where's Junior? Junior! Junior! Junior, where are you? Come here. Oh, Junior, it's just like I told you. Pa, we'll all be killed.
There ain't nothing to get jumpy about, ma'am. No. We figure he ain't nowhere around here.
Yeah, tack these up someplace, will you, Anderson?
Bank bandit? What's this all about?
Well, fella walked into the Santa Maria bank, don't fire a shot, and walks out with $2,000. He even give the banker a IOU for it, signed Jefferson Davis.
Jefferson Davis?
Yeah, and that ain't all. While he's robbing the bank, guess who's down the street making a speech about the law? Pat Garrett.
That ain't so funny to the banker.
He's put up a $3,000 reward for him, dead or alive.
Dead or alive? What kind of laws do you have out here? He only stole $2,000. Doesn't make sense.
I think maybe perhaps the banker means to prove it is more profitable to catch a bandit than to be one.
Well, of course, crime must be punished, but To kill a man for stealing,
You're in the West now, Miss Hollister. Seems everybody gets law-abiding when there's a reward at stake.
Time to be rolling, folks.
Come, Junior.
Don't suppose any of you saw a tall hombre riding a buckskin with the Rafter wine glass brand?
Well, I'd figure him to stay out of sight of trains or mail hacks.
I just thought you might have seen him before you got on the train if you happened to come from Santa Maria way.
Well, I just...
Senor, you will excuse me, please. Perhaps you have overlooked one thing. If your Mr. Jefferson Davis have the cunning to rob the bank under the nose of the very great Pat Garrett and escape, then I think he would not long remain on a buckskin horse. If I were this man, I would be on my way to Mexico muy pronto, yes, no?
Yeah, I suppose so. Anderson, how about some food?
Mister, you are wearing a leather jacket?
Go on, your mother wants you.
Mom, that man there Junior, you've been... Now stop crying or I'll give you a good whipping.
Miss Hollister, if we do not hurry the driver, he will go off without us.
I suppose leather jackets and checkered bandanas are rather common out here, aren't they?
Quien sabe, senorita. But I think soon that 8 or 9 innocent men who wear them will be in jail. Or maybe shot or hanged.
Folks, we gotta go.
Senorita, the hack.
Say, Mr. Garrett, there was a fellow. Oh, I remember now. He cut himself, and I got a railroad nurse to fix him up. Yes, sir. That was the same night some deputies searched the train. Didn't find nothing, though.
That railroad nurse. What's her name?
Miss Hollister.
You know where she was going?
Yes, to that new hospital at Alamogordo.
How's that?
Fine. We'll be getting into Alamogordo soon. That's where I get off.
I know.
Right?
I'll take 2.
3.
I take 4. I'll bet 1 white chip.
Call that.
Oh.
I'm being very foolish. I will raise the bet. I guess I'll have to call you.
Ooh, all hearts.
Oh, I guess I won't.
Neither will I.
That's good enough for me.
On the board, 15 minutes.
Sorry, boys, I gotta leave.
Lovely night, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. Miss Hollister,
Yes.
do you mind if I smoke?
Not at all. Night always changes things somehow. Everything seems soft, gentle. Shuts out other things, troubles.
Miss Hollister, you'll be getting off soon. Well, there's something I want you to know about me. That day I got on the train, the day you fixed my arm, I was grateful, but well, I never intended. You see, when I got on the train, I was I was...
Alamogordo next. 10 minutes.
You were saying?
Oh, it wasn't important.
I suppose I'd better get my things. I hope everything turns out well for you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Mr. McEwen, I know I shouldn't be talking like this, but I just can't help it. If you're in some kind of trouble, it doesn't matter. I'd like to help.
Now. Everything's gonna be all right. We'll be pulling into the station soon. You want to look pretty when you get off, don't you? There, that's better. Now you better get your things. Now, who knows? One of these days we might be taking a buggy ride together.
Gordo.
Pardon me. Is there a Miss Hollister here?
No, there isn't.
Excuse me, senor. That is Miss Hollister.
Oh, thank you. Miss Hollister?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, but I just never seem to have enough time.
You must be Dr. Eldridge.
Yes, I'm Dr. Eldridge. I won't say welcome to Alamogordo. I'll just say welcome to you.
Oh, thank you. I'll take the rug.
All right. I have a rig outside to drive us to the hospital. I imagine you Easterners find our West rather rough, but I do hope you'll get to like it.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Senor McEwen, I see that you have missed your train.
Well, what do you know? I guess I did.
Marty! Glad to see you
you're back.
How you do? Win or lose?
No.
Good.
How do you?
You seem to know everybody around here.
Si, senor. My cousins and I, we own this place. You see, the bar is his cousin Philip's. The restaurant is his cousin Jose's. The table's down mine.
It's all right.
No matter what happens, we'll never run out of cousins.
Same as usual?
See.
No thanks.
And you, Senor McCune, what will you do in Armagosa?
Oh, I might get a job.
Well, that should be easy. I hear great numbers are hunting that bank bandit. $3,000 reward is a great deal of money.
Yeah.
There are men who would kill for it. But to a gambler, me, risk money would be most unlucky.
Yeah. It might be a little unhealthy, too.
Monty, it's good to see you back.
Senor Burnett, how are you? I want you for to meet a very good friend of mine, Russ McHugh.
How are you?
It is a job.
Know anything about working cattle?
Some.
I can use a top hand.
You got one.
Fine. The job may not last long. 3 of my boys quit to go chasing that bank bandit. Said they'd be back when they collected the reward.
I'll make you a deal, Mr. Burnett. If they catch the bandit, I'll quit.
I'll shake on that. Bartender, how about some drinks?
Mr. and Mrs. Winston and Junior, Trotter, Bowie, McEwen, Marquez, Miss Holliday.
Room for 2 more on the mail hack tomorrow morning?
I'll make room, Mr. Garrett.
Good.
Yeah.
Hello, Sheriff.
That's your new hand?
Yeah. Pretty good boy with the stock, too. Why?
I'd just like to know who's around.
If you don't mind stopping in the shade of this weeping willow tree, I'd like to fix my harness.
Ross, I don't want to ask you what you've done or why, but if you have made a mistake, wouldn't it be better to...
Give myself up?
I didn't want to say it, but surely it would be better than to spend your life running away. I've always felt it isn't what a man has done in the past that matters, it's what he does in the present, now.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do.
Faye, there's a lot of things I wanted to tell you this afternoon. I guess it'll have to wait.
What are you going to do?
I don't know yet.
You recall the group that came through here last week? Was there a tall young fella among them?
Afraid I can't help you much. A lot of folks came past the rock that week, out of the washout.
And one of them was a pretty girl.
Oh, come to think of it, there was a tall young fellow. Seemed sort of interested in her.
Remember what he was wearing?
Can't recall.
Well, he's crossed the border by now, Pat.
Maybe.
Deal a good hand to someone else besides your friend McEwen, will you, Monty?
My friend has one also on your deal. Jim, on the house.
Pass. A blue.
Pass. 2 blues better. Are you in?
Well, what's the bet?
3 blues.
Cards.
1. How about you? Is that a pat hand you're holding?
Better take a look. I'll take 4 cards.
3 for me.
I'm not afraid of you, Luke. 2 blues.
I guess I have to sweeten the pot for myself. 10 blues better.
It'll cost you just 10 more to see what I've got.
I'm not that curious.
I'm not either.
ought to be careful with a loaded gun. You might shoot someone.
You question my dealing, senor?
No, I got enough. Cash me in.
Come on, I'm quit.
That suits me.
I should have quit before I started.
McEwen. No, I don't recall the name.
Seen anybody who answers the description?
No. Sure, come to think of it, there's a new hired hand at the Circle M. That might be him. Want to ride out and take a look?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get the horse.
Sheriff.
Huh?
You know anybody named Monty Marquez?
Oh, sure. He and his cousin run the Longhorn Saloon down the street.
Pick us up there.
All right.
I'd like you to do me a favor, Monty.
Seguro que sí. You have only to ask.
A friend of mine borrowed some money from a bank in Santa Maria, and I'd like to pay some of it back on account, indirectly. You think you could mail this from somewhere outside Alamogordo?
I think it could be done. But how will the banker know who's sending it?
Just sign the letter, Jefferson Davis. He'll know.
Would you drink a little toast with me?
Seguro que sí.
To un caballero valiente, el señor Jefferson Davis.
I'm looking for Monty Marquez.
Just a minute.
Someone asked for me?
Over there.
You wish to see me, senor?
Yes. My name's Garrett.
Not Pat Garrett, the most famous marshal in all the West.
Well, I'm Garrett anyway.
Drinks for Senor Garrett and his friend. This is on the house.
Whiskey. Well, that's mighty nice of you, but my deputy's in kind of a hurry. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, si, senor, if I can help.
I'm looking for a fella who calls himself Ross McEwen. Understand you met him.
Ross McEwen. Oh, si, senor. He was on the train with me. Very nice fellow. He's working at the Circle M Rancho. It is only 8-9 miles from here.
Thanks. I might have that drink with you on the way back.
Be a pleasure, senor.
Thanks, Monty.
I will miss you, amigo. If you will permit me, senor, you will need provisions and a horse. They will be in the back when you're ready.
Hoping I'd find you off duty. I have to leave for a while, but I wanted to see you. I have a little present for you.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, no.
What is it? Something's the matter.
I haven't time to explain now, but I'd like for you to wear that.
What's happened? You're running away again.
I'm an outlaw. I'm the one that robbed the Santa Maria Bank. Pat Garrett's in Alamogordo. I'm wanted dead or alive. You've got to stay away from me.
Is not here. Her bed hasn't been slept in.
When'd you see her last?
Why, late yesterday afternoon, just before she went off duty. What do you think happened?
She had any visitors?
No, I didn't see anybody. Do you think she's all right?
Nothing for you to worry about, Doctor.
Yeah, don't worry.
Get your man, Egan. Want her before they start shooting? McEwen has a woman with him. Pick me up at the telegraph office.
That bandit brought in. If he's dead, there'll be some extra money in it for you.
Here they come, right into our lap.
Look what's coming.
The posse, probably from Alamogordo.
Follow me. Keep going. I'll catch up with you.
Hold him.
Right out, men! Find an opening, take it!
You can't get through here, Pat. It's a solid wall of flames.
Let's get to the top.
Come on.
That way's blocked, too. Garrett's forcing us right back to Alamogordo.
You can't go on. The longer you keep running, the worse it'll get.
That's a chance I've got to take.
You said you paid back part of the money. Go to Garrett and
It's
tell
too
him.
late.
You sound as though you're afraid. Ross, you're not a coward.
You better head back to town. They won't bother you if you're alone.
You can't run away from yourself. You're not a criminal, but if you don't stop now, you will be. You'll go on and on. You'll have to steal to live. And then one of these days, you'll have to shoot your way out. And then it will be too late. You'll be just another outlaw. A killer.
Maybe I'm a coward. Depends on how you look at it.
There's only one way to look at a coward. Goodbye, Ross.
It's the girl.
Come on.
Well, Alfred, the pretty little nerve. Better come along with us, Miss Garrett. Be glad to see you.
Not so fast, Ben. This little lady's worth money. Maybe she'd like to talk to us first.
I've nothing to say to you.
Help the little lady from her horse.
Where'd you leave Ross McEwen? Where is he? Where is he?
Let me go. You're hurting.
I get touchy when it comes to manhandling women.
What'd you expect us to do? Treat her like a lady?
Egan, get him out of here. Before I lose my temper.
Fisher, Grover.
You all right, miss? Sorry this had to happen. Might give you an idea of what McEwen's up against. These men are only interested in that reward, alive or dead. You care to tell me where you left him while he's still alive? Perhaps you don't understand the seriousness of helping a criminal to escape. Unless he forced you to go with him.
He didn't force me, and he's not a criminal. Why can't you leave him alone?
Hollister, you don't understand. I'm trying to help this man. If I capture him, he'll go in walking. If the others get to him first, you can't tell what might happen.
I can't tell you where I left him.
Well,
Mr. Garrett, I don't know much about your Western justice, but I do know this man wants to do the right thing. He's paid back part of the money already. is true. Oh, it must be clear even to you that he's not a criminal to be locked in a cellar. Shot at like a wild animal.
McEwen's broken the law. It's my job to bring him in. And sooner or later, I will. Sheriff Egan, see that Miss Hollister gets safely back to Alamogordo.
What did you find out, Pat?
Something mighty peculiar. Seems we're chasing a fellow who robbed a bank and then gave the money back to the banker.
Oh.
Without getting any place. Thanks, fella.
It's him, Pat. Looks like he's quit trying to get across the border.
Maybe.
do you make of it, Pat?
Might be his. Looks like he's heading for the sands.
On foot? He's got too much sense to try that without water. 1 chance in 100 of getting through.
Maybe. If it was me, I'd risk it. Got a notion this man would, too.
Senor. Senor, el garrotillo, the strang, the diphtheria.
That's far enough. I'm buying your horse. Tell me, can a man get through that pass?
Senor, por favor.
Just tell me, can a man get through?
Si. A night's ride. You turn at a rock. Señor, por Dios. Por Dios, señor.
I'm here to help you.
Oh, gracias, amigo. Gracias.
Easy now. I'll take care of you. Easy now.
I didn't look at the brand on this steer when I shot him, but I don't believe there's a man in New Mexico mean enough to make a fuss under the circumstances. Now, come on now. You're bigger than he is. You gotta eat more. That's it.
How are they now?
Oh, I don't know. Must be something more we could do for them.
No man could have done more.
You haven't any sulfur, have you? Do them good to breathe the fumes.
Oh, no, senor.
There's sulfur and gunpowder. Take some out of my cartridges and wet it down, let it dry. Make a smudge out of it, that might help. Just like he did. Breathe deep, son. That's fine medicine. Helps his cough and gives me one.
A man can't just disappear. He's got to be around here someplace.
Sounds reasonable. But where?
That's what's got me worried.
My son, why do you not rest?
Don Francio, we need a doctor and medicine. It can't be far to the nearest town. I'll take the horse.
My son, if you go, some will surely die before you get back. The nearest town is Alamogordo. To go there and return is 2 days. They will need someone, and I will be helpless.
Maybe I can rig up some kind of a signal. Must be someone just fool enough to come and see what it's all about.
Clint, that smoke. Looks like somebody's trying to attract attention.
Say, it does at that.
How far do you figure it is to that signal?
I don't know. Looks like a pretty long ride. Maybe for nothing.
Well, there's one thing clear. Somebody's asking for help. Reckon that's us, Clint.
Son, I'm coming.
Clip, there's people dying in there. Looks like diphtheria. There's a man caring for them that's almost as bad off as they are. You get to Alamogordo as fast as you can, bring back a doctor.
That's fine.
I saw you smoke, boy. Guess you could use a little help.
Yeah. I guess I could.
They are better?
Yes, they seem more comfortable anyway. We'll know more when the doctor gets here. Still asleep.
A week of sleep is what he needs. The very bullets from his gun he used to make sulfur to burn. This boy, Senor Garrett, there never was one like him. He's the reason we are alive. It is the doctor.
You're a welcome sight, Doctor.
See to my daughter and los niños first.
What's your interest here, Mr. Marquez?
I came to see if I could help, Senor Garrett. You see, Don Florencio, he's the only one who's not my cousin. He's my uncle.
That's mighty nice of you.
Don Florencio, lo siento mucho que esté usted enfermo.
Gracias, sobrino.
I'm coming.
Calmas. Don.
My name is Slim. Who are you?
I'm Monte Marquez. Senor Garrett sent word there was a sickness here. I suppose you met the Marshal.
Yes, but we didn't get to talk much.
I think he will be out soon. He's in there with the doctor and nurse. And Senor Garrett's deputy is out there taking care of the horses.
Mr. Marquez, your cousins are coming along fine.
The doctor wants lots of hot water.
Then we'll need some firewood.
I'll get it.
Slim. This is Miss Hollister, the nurse.
How do you do?
I better get the firewood.
Slim. There's a razor in my saddlebag. You're welcome to use it.
Thanks. Who is it?
Senor Garrett?
Where's he going?
Quien sabe? But I think the way is open for you.
If you were Garrett, where would you look for this no-account bank bandit?
South? The border?
That's just what I figured. Think I'll head north.
I could bring you supplies at Inscription Rock. Amigo. Give me time to get back at him.
No. I'll play this out alone.
Leaving?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Adios, amigo. Vaya con Dios.
Adios.
Well, Doctor, what you think?
Barring relapse, we should save everyone.
Good. You look pretty healthy to me, muchachos.
But it was a narrow squeak. That young man who nursed them through. Why, Monty, no one on earth could have done a better job, considering what he had to work with. Nothing, practically, but his own 2 hands.
You are right, Doctor. This fellow is a man complete. He have the courage to gamble with life. I think it is with no pleasure that we see this fellow ride out of our lives and our hearts. But me, I will see him again. I could deliver a message.
Slim. I'm not wearing a gun, boy. Mind if I ride a ways with you?
Why?
I'd like to have a little talk with you.
Suit yourself.
That nurse, Miss Hollister, she's a nice girl.
She's all right.
Just all right?
Keep her out of this.
That'll be hard to do now.
I'd figure you're too busy a man to waste time riding with me.
I have plenty of time for you. It's a mighty fine thing you did for that Mexican family.
No more than any other man would do.
Not any man. Especially a man who's running away from the law. Mr. Ross McEwen. Just stopping proved one thing. You've got backbone from your neck way down to the seat of your pants.
Listen, get this straight. I paid back some of the money I stole. I'm gonna pay the rest of it. I don't plan to spend the next 10 years of my life rotting in a cell.
Don't blame you.
What are you gonna do about it?
That's up to you.
Listen, Garrett.
Ever been in Tularosa?
What's Tularosa got to do with it?
We're heading that way. If I was to ride in with you and put you on a train, nobody'd think a thing about it. Just Pat Garrett waving goodbye to a friend. You'd be free.
Don't tell me the law's getting soft.
But on the other hand, if I was to tell a judge and jury that you're paying back the money, that you stopped to help a sick family, that you gave yourself up voluntarily, well, I'm inclined to believe that a judge and jury might be very lenient.
Garrett, there's someone I have to see at Inscription Rock.
Go ahead. What's holding you? I'll meet you at Anderson's.
Amigo, I got the provisions.
I guess I've been blind.
No. I realized I might never see you again. And Monty told me he was going to meet you, and I had to come.
It'll be easier now that you're here. I'm giving myself up.
Garrett?
He's waiting for me now.
It's funny. On the way here, I'd made up my mind to go with you. If you wanted me.
Faye. It means we won't be together for a while, but if we can forget what's happened, I think it's worth it.
Boy?
Yeah, Pat.
Miss Hollister, I would not push my smallness upon this large world. I did not tell you this before, but one of these who pass here, not of the first, not of the very great, but one who was also brave, he was of mine. My very great, great papa. I hear this by the firelight when I was small fellow. And this Ross McHugh, he passed by here and do good deed. His name, too, belong on El Morro. Un caballero valiente. Ross McHugh. Paso por aquí. Pass this way.
Ross McHugh. Valiant gentleman.